Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Make sure you guys hit that like button as you come in. Make sure you guys hit that like button as you come in. Guys, I have found something else that we need to discuss. It's crazy, but we're going to discuss it. Um, ooh, internet may be a little delayed. Internet may be a little delayed. Um, so make sure you guys are pressing that like button. Hey Angie, how are you? How are you doing today? Um, honey, we have some new information, a new story. Hey Letitia, how are you? Um, how are you guys doing? If you guys have not checked out the community post, the judge has not made a decision yet on the motion that was the motion that was put in for Takia. So we're still waiting. Well, I'm saying the family is still waiting on to hear from the judge. So hopefully in the next few days or few weeks we'll get some kind of information out. Now I do want, this isn't something new that I have just came out to, well, it's been out, but I just read up on it and I feel like this was a crazy story. So I wanted to get you guys perspective and see what you guys think about this. This is kind of a crazy story, but hey, you know, what this story is about a animals right lawyer. Her name is Jennifer Emmi, and she is jailed in a murder for hire plot. She is in jail for a murder for hire plot. Um, I'm gonna read the story, and you guys tell me what you think. Um, it says here, Jennifer Emmi, a well-known Colorado animal rights attorney and media personality, has been jailed in Jefferson County, charged with trying to hire a hitman to murder her husband's girlfriend, according to an affidavit. It says here, Emmi and her estranged husband had been separated and were going through divorce proceedings. She said he had taken up with an au pair. Au pair, guys, I had to look it up. Au pair is someone that they bring from another country, basically a maid. She was a maid. She helped took care of the children. Um, and she was also a maid. Emmi founded the Animal Law Center, established a nonprofit ranch in Evergreen to accentuate the bond between humans and animals, and has been regularly interviewed by local media outlets about various animal cases. She also hosted a regular show on Facebook focusing on animals. She has a 33-page affidavit in her case. Emmi's life in recent years have turned to a dark path with numerous arrests related to her marriage and domestic issues. The ranch hand who turned informant went to Jefferson County authorities late last year and told them that he had recorded a phone call in which Emmi asked if he knew anyone that could help her get rid of her. And that's the girlfriend. She said nobody will miss her. The man said he and Emmi discussed how much the hit would cost. And she said the cost would cost, it would be almost $100,000 for him to do this. And Jennifer responded that the money would not be a problem. The ranch hand told investigators, he said he believed the animal rights attorney was serious. When the investigators assessed Emmi's computer, they say she had searched for how to get rid of the other woman for good. Colin Brise, Emmy's attorney, told news stations late Monday, this is a very serious allegation that is brought up against her. It looked like the model family, and all of a sudden, her husband traced her in for a younger girl. She was irate. Bressie noted Emmi later told the government informant, "We are not going to do anything." Bressie said he was waiting more evidence in the case before offering further comment. Her attorneys also said it's a very sensitive topic, and I ask for people to respect the privacy of the family and the children. Emmi is being held in the Jefferson County Jail on a $3 million cash only bond. She is due in court for a preliminary hearing on February the 26th. I seen another article where it was stating as well what the charges were. Let me pull those up. This sounds like it could be just a woman scorn. What the charges were? Yeah, yeah, it is wild. It is kind of wild. And I feel kind of sorry for her because I think she probably heartbroken because, you know, he cheated on her and basically got with the maid. So I know for sure. Let me get this up so I can hold on, y'all. Let me give y'all. I'm looking up her charges. Just allow me a moment. I know she had 16 misdemeanors and 16 felonies. She really had 16 misdemeanors and 16 felonies. So just allow me a moment here. This is like beyond. But she sounds like a woman scorned and she's heartbroken. But her husband's basically saying that she has some mental issues. But, you know, I am going to pull a picture up in just a moment. So, just allow me a moment. Just allow me a moment because I can't find the article that I had. I got to do better with pulling the articles up. But yeah, y'all, this is I feel for her because seems like she just got the bad end of a stick. Let me see here. It says here that she was arrested on January the 25th and charged with conspiracy. This are the charges that I found. It is conspiracy to commit first-degree murder. Hey, Shar, how are you? Retaliating against a victim or witness, domestic violence, violation of a mandatory protection order, and 3 counts of stalking. And this is the affidavit that is filed. The latest charges are in addition to 16 felonies and 16 misdemeanors and other felony cases filed over the last year that alleged attempts to influence public servants, domestic violence, and retaliation against witnesses. It says here that let me see. She is on a $3 million bond, like I said. She has filed for bankruptcy, so she will not be able to bail herself out of jail before the preliminary hearing because she don't file for bankruptcy. It says here that Brise, her lawyer, says that it's been well documented that she has a health concerns, and they said that they don't know what medical treatment or conditions or does not think she's doing well in jail and would like out. So the question is, so what? That's what she's gonna get for all these 16 misdemeanors and these 16 felonies. She just gonna get. They gonna say she got a mental problem. That's basically what y'all saying. That's what's gonna get her off is she has a mental health condition. So since she has a mental health condition, all of a sudden, she's going to be she'll probably get off, but she'll probably be in a mental institution for a while. Um okay, so this is the story, and y'all tell me what this says. It says here that Emmi and her husband began having marital problems in January of 2019. When her husband threatened divorce, Jennifer began to complain of various illnesses, according to the arrest affidavit. According to the affidavit, Emmi threatened to harm one of the children and is alleged to have hurt one of them. The Canyon Courier is choosing not to provide details to not further harm the children. In January of 2020, the affidavit says she put a knife to her husband's throat at a family birthday party. She also, in the last year, researched on the internet ways to evade law enforcement detection, according to an affidavit. This woman been on it. She trying to kill him. She really trying to kill him. And then this is the conspiracy to commit murder. The arrest affidavit says Emmi asked a ranch hand about the killing her estranged husband girlfriend. The ranch hand informed that the Jeffco Sheriff's Office about the request and said when he warned Emmi that her husband might be killed too, she replied, "I'm inclined to kill two birds with one stone, so to speak," according to the affidavit. Investigators also learned that Emmi approached another man who had been a trained military sniper about killing people for her, according to the affidavit. Neither has been charged with a crime. Emmi repeatedly texted and emailed her husband and his girlfriend, conducted internet searches on how to get rid of the other woman for good, and tried but failed to have U.S. immigration and customs enforcement to deport the girlfriend back to Brazil, honey. Emmi's attorney said Emmi cares deeply about her kids and wants to be with them again. This is not something that is going to have a quick resolution. This is what her lawyer thinks. So, guys, what do you guys think of this? Now, in my opinion, I think that she actually, I feel like she brought someone in her home and sound like it done drove her crazy. It sounds like it drove her crazy, but to be searching on the internet, like hiring people to kill people, that ain't. Hey, Nancy, how are you? That ain't right. Like, I feel for her. I'm gonna pull up a picture of her so you guys know what she looked like. She is an animal rights lawyer, and her name is, like I said, Jennifer Emmi. I guess I will be reporting on this as well. Have you ever guys heard of the reality star Shorty Rosie is blown away by the murder for hire arrest of lawyer Jennifer Emmi? So a lot of people that know her, they are kind of outraged. But you can never underestimate a person. But this lady, I think she went too far. She went too far, and now she is sitting in jail on a $3 million bond, and she has filed bankruptcy, and she can't get out of court. I mean, she can't get out of jail. Let me pull her picture up. This is her picture, y'all. This is her picture. I don't know, my screen went black. Okay. Chris says she is a whack job. Yes, love can drive you crazy, especially when they're not doing right. But, she brought that lady. She brought I'm going to say maid, because I have never heard that term that was in the thing. I have never heard that. Let me see. This is her. Yeah, this is her. I have never heard that term being used. So I was like, So we researched it. And come to find out, this is just another term for a maid that she hired from Brazil. So what it was, her husband found something young and tender and started sleeping with her. And, you know, he trying to make her out as she has went a little loony because she's trying to pay someone $100,000 to get rid of I guess the side chick. Well, they are not divorced yet. And they are not divorced yet. So I guess to get rid of the girlfriend, she feels as though the girlfriend is the problem, but both of them are the problem. This is crazy. Um, really, your friend mom hire a man to clean and cook. Ain't nothing wrong. Is he a nice looking specimen? Is he a nice looking specimen? Sometimes people just hire somebody to just give them company, but I think they just hired the AU whatever, the maid, to like clean, and that's why you need to clean and take care of your own house and stuff like that. Then things like this will not even happen. But still, you can't stop. No matter. Let me tell you something. I don't care if you can do backflips and do this and do that for a band, but if he a cheater, he a cheater. If he ain't no good, he ain't no good. And let's just be real. No matter how good you are to some men, and I ain't gonna tell y'all, well, if it's in them to have some community penis, it's in them to have community penis. And sometimes, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna blame someone for, the spouse for someone else's cheating, because there's ways to get. Hold on, y'all. In ways to keep. No, you cannot trust man, but you can trust yourself enough to. But you should be able to, if someone is in your home of the opposite sex and you hire them to do a job, you should not. And I ain't saying that what she did was okay, harassing and trying to get the woman. She trying to get this woman deported, honey. She trying to get her deported and away from her husband. That's what she trying to do. But it's up to you. I feel like this. If you are grown and you hire someone to do a job, you should have the decorum enough to look at them as someone you hire to do a job, not a potential lay. You know what I'm saying? But I know that this lady, she's heartbroken, but she has went overboard because she's trying to kill. She's trying to get people deported. She put the knife to the man's throat. I wonder what made her do that. I wonder what was said to make her do that. Yes, guys, it's been a long week of it's been a long week of virtual learning and snow and all that. Honey, tonight is just a wind down night. So, but yeah, I don't know how she gonna get out of this one. I don't know how she gonna get out of this one, but she better figure this out because she has. What gets me is 16 misdemeanors and 16 felonies, and then you trying to find ways to get out of it and stuff like that. I'm like, wow, what crime you didn't commit? Only crime that you didn't do is commit murder. That's the only thing that she didn't do. Everything else, I think she did. Oh my God. Like, this is like she was finding ways to try to get rid of this lady. She wanted this lady out the picture. Jesus. Chris said she is not going to get out. No, she is not going to get out. No, honey. If she said that she could kill two birds with one stone, child, she was trying to kill them both for her heartache. And sometimes, you know what I'm saying, that's a crime. And really, if she would this be considered a crime of passion? Would this be considered a crime of passion? Angie said mentally unstable. True. It is some people that are just mentally unstable. She got to that point, and I hope that sitting in jail, she can, maybe she can go to counseling or something. I know that they're not like, she might do some years. She might do some years in jail, but she ain't gonna she'll be sitting in a mental facility for a while too to get her mind right. They're gonna put her on some kind of medicine to help her bipolarness or whatever thoughts that she have. They're definitely gonna put her in a mental facility. I think that was the plan in the beginning anyway. But hey, we don't know the truth. So this is one of the cases that I probably will be following, guys. There'll be one of the cases that I will be following. I know that it is another case, guys, that it's been solved though. It was about this guy. What was his name, hey Nancy? This guy that we was talking about the other day, Chris, that he killed his wife, and took his kids to work, and because he had a younger girlfriend. This is a crazy story too. These people, let me tell you something. I don't forgot what this case is called, but it's been talked about too. Let me look for it. Yeah. Amen. Hold on, y'all. What is his name, Aunt Nancy? My aunt was telling me about it. Yeah, she will be in there long enough for her and her husband to get married. Okay, I got to figure this out. I'm Googling him now. Just allow me a moment, guys. What are you guys plans for the weekend? What are you guys planning? Christopher Watts, yeah. Thank you. Oh, it's going to be a movie. It is going to be a movie about Christopher Watts. It's going to be on Netflix. Oh my God. Says, let's see here. It says Chris Watts' confession letter. We'll talk about this for a second. It says Christopher Watts' confession letters reveal horrifying murder details about his friend of Shannon Watts and his daughters. Christopher Watts wrote numerous letters from prison that reveal details about his murders of his pregnant wife, Shannon Watts, and the daughters that the Netflix will document. Chris was, as we know, killed his pregnant wife Shannon, and daughters Bella and Celeste were reported missing on August the 13th. Chris publicly begged Shannon and the girls to come home. So you got on TV, this is the crazy part. So you got on TV and begged for your wife to come home and you done killed them. But let's read it. But it became clear on August the 15th, 2018, when Chris failed a polygraph test that something was sorely amiss. Chris eventually confessed to his father that he murdered Shannon, but alleged that it was Shannon who had actually murdered their daughters. Police found the bodies of Shannon, Bella, and Celeste where Chris told his father they would be at a job site for Anadarko Petroleum Company. The girls were inside of oil tanks, and Shannon was buried in what was described as a shallow grave. Wow. Chris Watts was charged with murders of Shannon and their daughters. That November, Chris pled guilty to the murder of Shannon, Bella, and Celeste. He was charged with 5 counts of first-degree murder, 1 for each person he slayed, plus 2 additional counts for slayings of Bella and Celeste because they were younger than 12 years old, 1 count of unlawful termination of a pregnancy, and 3 counts of tampering with a deceased human body. Let me tell y'all what he received. Chris received 5 life sentences for the murders, plus another 48 years for unlawful termination of pregnancy, and additional 36 years for tampering with the bodies of his wife and kids. Oh, Lord have mercy. This is a lot. After he was already in prison, Chris told investigators how the murders occurred. He and Shannon got into an argument when he said he wanted to separate and pursue a new relationship with Nicole Kissinger, and he strangled Shannon. Wow. His daughters woke up to ask him what was going on and to take their mother to the hospital when they saw Chris dragging her body down the stairs. He put Bella, Celeste, and their mother's body in his truck and drove to the oil site. Lord have mercy. Hold on a minute. Jesus. Hold up, y'all. And then hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Just a minute. Whoa, Lord, this is too much. Why you do this? Anyway, hold on. After he was out, okay. So we read that part. Okay, he drove to the oil site where he smothered Bella and Celeste and left their bodies in oil tanks and buried Shannon's corpse. What do the Chris Watts confession letters say? Chris Watts confession letters tell a different story than he initially told investigators. For one, Watts had told investigators that he snapped and was in a blind rage when he murdered Shannon. But in his letters, he admits that he planned the murders for weeks. Oh my God. He wrote of the night before the slaying. He said, I walked away and said, that's the last time I'm going to be tucking my babies. Oh my God. This is some sick ass. Oh, excuse my language. And he said, I knew what was going to happen the day before, and I did nothing to stop it. I was numb to the entire world. Let's see what everybody's saying. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was reported too, Auntie. Yeah. Yeah, just plain evil, no sense of having a feeling for your wife or your kid's life, and just didn't care because you wanted to be a cheater. You wanted to be with this girlfriend. Now you're not with nobody because you're sitting in a jail cell. So was that worth all that? Was it worth it? Was it worth it? So it says, why did Chris Watts put his daughters in oil? In his confession letter, Chris Watts also claims that he actually tried to smother his daughters at home before strangling Shannon, but he didn't finish the job. After he killed Shannon, the girls woke back up. It makes the act that much worse knowing I went to their room first and knowing I still took their lives at the location, he wrote, referring to the oil site where he smothered them with a blanket in his car and shoved their bodies into oil drums before burying Shannon. Why did Chris Watts kill his wife? Chris Watts killed his pregnant wife, Shannon Watts, because he wanted to pursue his fledgling romance with colleague Nicole Kissinger, and also because he didn't want another child with Shannon. Chris wrote, I thought it would be easier to be with Nicole if Shannon wasn't pregnant. He also wrote of the act of the murder. I knew it took my hand. If I took my hands off of her, she would still keep me from Nikki. The Chris White confession letter also revealed that he drugged Shannon with oxycodone in an effort to terminate her pregnancy. Wow. This man, like, he didn't even love his wife. Like, this is crazy. Like, why don't you just leave and let her be pregnant and take care of the kids yourself? You didn't have to take this woman's life. I'm sorry, y'all. That picture her picture don't even need to be on the screen. What do you guys think of that? He did not want a family anymore. Thinking penis. Yeah, he did not want a family. If you don't want a family, be like everybody else. Just leave your family, pay your child support, and go on to the next woman. But to take innocent lives, I just think that is also wrong. Oh, so wrong. And to just, you said you attempted to smother your daughters. You attempted to smother your daughters before you even tried to strangulate your wife. Yes, I can look for it. Oh Lord, this just made me sick to the stomach. Here it is. And what some beautiful little girls. The wife was beautiful too. Y'all, we just have to be careful who we deal with. Some people just ain't worth the damn headache. I'm just saying. Some people just ain't worth it. Some people just ain't worth it. Some people, if they say they want to leave, bye. You know, ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? If I have to choose between my peace and you can go. And these were some beautiful girls. Let me pull them up. Jesus. When he had to pay no money, I feel like this is like, one thing about us women, man, one thing about a strong woman. One thing about a strong woman, and I ain't talking about no black woman, I ain't talking about no white woman, but I'm talking about a strong woman. We'll make a way out of no way. If you don't want to pay to take care of your kids, we'll do what we got to do, even if we have to do it alone. Yep. There's a picture of them guys. There is the picture of the girls and the wife. They are so beautiful. And it's so sad. And it's so sad that he just was thinking with not his head, but he was just thinking about trying to be with the other woman. He wasn't thinking about his kids, none of that. He was just thinking, just wanted to be with them. He wanted to continue his romance. So he just decides to kill. Lord have mercy. Yes, that's a beautiful family, Lord. That is a beautiful family. For him to just have no regard of his family, to just because he didn't want another child. I feel like if you don't want another child, if you didn't want another child with your wife, you could have divorced your wife. You didn't have to. You didn't have to take two innocent little children's life. That's one thing that hurts me. Kids' lives are innocent, and you admitted that you premeditatedly smothered. You admitted to smothering these kids. You admitted to smothering these kids, and you because you wanted to be. You didn't want to be responsible for no children. You didn't want to be responsible for no wife. You wanted to go be with the girlfriend. Yes, yes, Aunt Nancy. Thank God he did not get away with taking his wife. Like then you lied like this woman killed. I'm telling you, man, it's some people out here in this world, guys, that are heartless. They don't care about nobody. They don't care nobody but themselves and what they can get out the next person. That's how some people are. And some people, when they realize they're no longer happy in a relationship or a marriage or something like that, instead of them just, you know what I'm saying? Yes, it'll hurt. You say, I do not understand why they let him plead guilty. He needed the death penalty. He definitely did, but he ain't gonna never see the daylight of daylight no way. Unless, I think he got life without the possibility of parole. He got life, and then he got 48 years, then he got 38 years, and then he got, so really, even if he tried to get out, he can't. They made it sure of that, but I feel like they should have gave him the death penalty because not only did you terminated a pregnancy, you killed your own children, two kids, and then you killed your wife. Then you lied. Then you tampered with a corpse. Oh, Lord. It's just too much. Yeah, and to be honest, probably so. Probably so. He probably does, you know what I'm saying, knowing how this situation is, she probably, how we know, I want to see, let me go find her and let me go see if him and her are still together. I want to see this. I want to know. I want to know that. I want to know. Honey, that's sad. He was living a double life. He was living. Yes, he definitely that. It doesn't give me here. Hold on, let me see. Chris Watts. Let me do quick Chris Watts' girlfriend. Okay, it says here, got an update on October the 2nd. Oh, she helped him put him behind bars. I can't wait for the documentary to come out because I'm definitely going to watch it. Okay, so American Murder, The Family Next Door. Okay, it's going to hit Netflix soon. It's going to hit Netflix soon, guys. We got to watch it. Um, I'm not going to read. I'm not going to sign up for nothing. I'm not. Let's see. And he had like he was such a loving dad. Okay. Okay, so it says here, let me read this, y'all, and then y'all tell me what you think. It says here, according to Nichols' interview with police, Chris told her that he and Shannon were separated and that he was towards the end of divorce proceedings. Yes, Chris, I'll get it up in just a minute. Hold on, let me get it up. Hold on. And I'm gonna read y'all this. Honey, she actually knew about her. I wonder, is he gonna get any money on his books for doing this? For doing this, I bet he do. I want to do his family. They need to give all the proceeds to this girl's family, his wife's family, for him doing what he did. That's what the proceeds need to go to. Hold on just a second. Okay. Okay, there is the picture of her. I'm gonna read this, and then y'all tell me what you think. That's them together, child. It says here, according to Nichols' interview with police, Chris told her that he and Shannon were separated and that he was toward the end of a divorce proceeding. She said she had no idea that Chris was still with Shannon or that the couple was expecting their third child. She also told law enforcement that Chris told her at the end of July that his divorce had been finalized, and he asked her to help him find a place for him and his daughters to live. And as the documentary footage of Nichols' interview with the police shows, she also said she only learned the truth about her boyfriend's marriage after news broke of his family's disappearance. According to the documents in the Watts investigation, which was released by the Weld County District Attorney and obtained by People's Magazines, Nichols' internet history revealed. So she knew about the wife, honey. She knew about the wife. Check this out. That she Googled searched the phrase, "Man I'm having affair with says he will leave his wife." And that was on July the 24th, 2018. She also searched on Google on topics relating to marrying your witnesses on August the 8th of 2018. The records also revealed that law enforcement officials examined her cell phone and found hours worth of searches for Shannon Watts. After the murders, she also searched, can cops trace text messages? So where she at now, it says here, she cooperated with the police during the investigation to the Watts family murder. She later gave an interview with the Denver Post saying that I don't think there is a logical explanation for what he did. It's a senseless act and it's horrific. She said that she also told the news that Chris had lied to her about his marriage and said that she suspected Chris was to blame for his family's disappearance because he was too calm and emotional about the whole thing. Something seemed off, she said. It got to a point that he was telling me so many lies that I eventually told him that I don't want to speak to him again until his family was found, she said. With a pregnant woman and 2 children missing, I was going to do anything that I could. Soon after Nichols met with investigators, Chris was arrested and eventually charged with murder of his wife and 2 children. As for where Nichols is now is unclear. Before she disappeared, Nichols searched online for "Did people hate Amber Frey?" Who is Amber Frey, y'all? Put it in the chat. On August the 19th, 2008, referring to the woman who had an affair with the infamous killer Scott Peterson. Okay, so Amber Frey slept with Scott Peterson, okay, who murdered his wife Lacey Peterson and their unborn child in 2002. Why she doing all this researching? Hold up. Why is you doing all this researching? And then she said she also searched for information on Frey's book deal and her net worth. She hasn't spoke publicly since her interview with the Denver Post, and she has talked about her fear that she will be slandered over what happened. Some rumors that Nichols is currently in the witness protection program, but that is unconfirmed. Nichols did say to police that she would not be surprised. It's going to be hard to go out in public sometimes for a couple years. She has moved to a different state and given a new job. So, what you guys think of that? In my opinion, she's searching too much. She's searching too much for what I do not know. But yeah, the wife does look better. She doesn't look too much better than the wife. So this is crazy, crazy, crazy. So she knew about the wife. She knew about the wife. I wonder why, if she knew about the wife, then how we know that she wasn't a part of the plot, the motive. He was basically killing his kids and everything for. I think so too, Chris. I think so too. Like, she looking at Amber Frey and all that. She is looking for Amber Frey. Oh my God, this is crazy. The stuff that people do. Be careful, people. We have to pray. I understand that sometimes things happen that are under our control, but stuff like this should never happen. If you don't no longer want your family, just leave. Like, do like someone like they did back in the day. Just leave and never show up again. But the people lives are still intact. People still got their lives. Ugh, this is sad. And then she knew. Yeah, she sounds sketchy, but they let her make it. They let her make it. And she's on this documentary. Let me see. All right, y'all. Let me see when this documentary is coming out. Maybe we can discuss it for the documentary, because I am going to be doing a members. If y'all have not signed up for the membership, you might need to be signing up for the membership, because probably next weekend, next Friday or next Saturday, I will be doing another live, and it will be a members only live. If y'all have not watched, I'm watching Bridgerton back over so I can discuss it. So if you guys have not signed up for the members to be a member on, being a member on the Monica News and Views, so we can have our members. I do have to do a members only live, and that's going to be on Bridgerton. So if you guys have not signed up, then you won't be able to comment, because I am going to do a members only live probably next Friday or Saturday. We're going to be discussing the movie Bridgerton. So if you want to be a part of the membership, look in the description box, or press that join button. When you click out and it says subscribe, it should be right beside it. It should says join. Let me just do this. Hold on, y'all. If y'all hear kids laughing in the background, child, that's my child. That is my child. But hold on just a second, because I'm about to get ready to go. And I hope you guys had a good night rest. I hope y'all have a good weekend. Let's pray that this snow goes away. I'm so sick of snow. If I don't ever see snow again, I ain't mad. I don't want to see no more snow for the next. If I don't I don't want to see it for a couple years. Shoot. Uh-oh. I don't want no copyright strike. But are you going to show the movie? Only way I show the movie if we do a Zoom. I'll show the movie through a Zoom. There is the drawing link. I will show the movie via Zoom. If you want to see it via Zoom, I can show it via Zoom. And we can discuss it over here if you like. If y'all want to watch it, it's a series. It's not a movie, it's a series. Maybe if you want to see it, Chris, I can get a Zoom up and I'll show you the movie because I can pull it up on my laptop. Hopefully I can share the screen and show you the movie. If you guys down for wanting to see Bridgerton, email me or email me. Let me pull that up so y'all know where to email me at. Make sure you email me here at mjjfamily2020@gmail.com. If you want me to be a part of the viewing, you wanted me to show the live viewing, I'll show the live viewing of the Bridgerton. If you guys want to see it, just email me. Seeing you the snow, child. Look, let me tell y'all what done happened to me today. And then first I'm gonna tell you guys when the no, not the Scott Peterson movie. Chris Watts movie. When it's gonna come out on Netflix. And let's see. Oh, it's already out. Hold on. It's on Lifetime. Oh, it's already out. It's on Netflix True Crime Documentary. So it's already out on Netflix. So y'all just go watch it. But today, trying to go to the grocery store, and I was in my Tahoe. I got a Tahoe. Honey, I'm slipping and sliding and slipping and sliding. You know what I'm saying? Because like the snow is melting, and then under the snow there is like a ice and all that. Lord, my truck, like I did make it to the grocery store. Was able to, we haven't eaten out in feel like forever. So was managed to get the kids some pizza. And I got stuck across the street from where I live in the parking lot. So I just left my truck right there until the morning when the snow actually do melt. It's supposed to be like in the teens tonight. So everything is going to be iced over tonight. So I may not be able to move my truck till Sunday. Craziness. But continue to keep. I know there's a lot of people in Texas that has not received any light, electricity, water, and stuff like that. Y'all, please pray for those people. And there's people in Mississippi, down in the southern parts of Mississippi, that doesn't have any lights. So y'all make sure y'all keep people that's been affected by the snowstorm in your prayers. That's all I have for tonight, guys. Make sure you have a good weekend. And yes, guys, before I go, what do you guys think? They don't put out in the news, child, that Kim done filed a divorce from Kanye. I thought they was already divorced. We had filed for divorce, but I guess it's official now. She officially filed for a divorce from Kanye. I got to get back into my little celebrity news too. I said I've been going heavy on this stuff, but I got to get to the celebrity news and stuff like that. But I wish them well. If they can work it out. If not, they can't. Hey, this. Everybody wasn't too many people like sad about it. So anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be back Sunday. I'll try to come a little early. Chris said good. Who cares? Oh, Jesus. But yeah, y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all Sunday evening. I don't know what the topic is going to be or what I will discuss. It may just be just an open conversation. We haven't had those in a while, so let's just have an open conversation. about whatever we want to talk about. Um, and as well, guys, if you have not checked out any of those local things, those little small videos that I be pushing out, make sure you watch them and leave a comment, because uh, it's a rapper in Alabama that lost his his grandparents due to homicide, and someone set the house on fire too. It's so sad. So y'all have a good night. Um, enjoy your family, and I'll see y'all on Sunday.